What's up, Knights of X? Welcome to the finish line of this very long 3v3 season. Overall, it has been a pretty fun season. I have been pretty successful, currently 6-2, so regardless of a win or loss, pretty much a good season overall. If you guys didn't catch my last round, absolute heartbreaker. Lost on a tiebreaker because I decided to do a couple of test battles. I tried Darth Vader duels and against Jabba, and it didn't work out for me, and I read all your comments. You guys were right to roast me. I didn't play the matchup perfectly. I wasn't using any special abilities from Palpatine. It was my first time trying him on offense in 3v3, so bear with me. We're going to try to do a better job next time, but we got one more round left. Try to go 7-2. That's what we want to do here. With that loss last round, we're still above 3,900. We're 3,924. Our opponent for today is Rex4452, and I've actually faced this player previously a long time ago on his other account. So really cool player, Lord Cloakrin, I think. So really awesome player. Big shout out to their guild. Wookiee always win. Very good guild. Big shout out to them. No joke of a guild. Very good legacy score. This player is phenomenal. That's a very impressive score. Oh, there it is. Lord Cloakin. Hope I'm saying that correctly. 14.9. So a little bit bigger than me. So if there's a tiebreak, I will lose the tiebreak. They have a Relic 10 Maul. Look at this. Very, very scary. But hopefully our strategy still works the same. Looking at the Relic Amplifier levels. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 Relic 10s. And Bane made the cut. So very powerful on offense. Want to get that accuracy on him. So Relic 10 gives a lot of accuracy. So not a bad call if you want to go for those for sure offensive wins. But lots of Relic 10s to work with. Datacrons. You know the deal. Pretty good. Pretty good for, you know, we only get one conquest per Datacron set, so it's very hard to get them maxed out. So they did really good for this one. And they're preparing for the next one. So let's see what we have to work with today. So my opponent did start to attack, and they're at 1176 now. So let's take a look and see how they're doing. This team has gotten me a hold every single round this season. I think it's because there's no data, but oh my god, this is impressive. This team has literally got me a hold every round this week. It's amazing. Absolutely awesome. Everything here was one-tapped. I did decide to go a little bit harder on this back wall, so it looks like it didn't pay off for me. My Stranger team got one shot. Leia, I kept on defense. I know that's Psycho. Tarkin, Ahsoka with Wrecker. My JMK Ezra, one shot. Up top here. Oh, looks like they're going right now. Darth Revan was beat. Mace was beat. They're going after my Zori Resistance, and I decided to put my Inquisitor Barriss on defense to see if that can do anything. Haven't really had a chance to use anything with on offense for her. But what I have to deal with today, we have Pirate King Hondo Support Cron. Probably going to use Ufu's there. We have the Relic 10 Maul with Stranger Star Killer. Fully expected. Dangerous team. Hopefully Queen Amidala can do it. Master Mace. Darth Vader duels and double Omicron Relic 9 with the Attacker Cron. That could be potentially dangerous. And then a Relic 10 Ahsoka and Ezra with the Tank Cron. It's a little scary. Looks like they're moving here. Saw Gerrera, Rex Clones, Aphra with IG-90, which ended up costing me the win last round. So that's annoying. Then we have to deal with Kelleran Beq, Jocasta, and Ayla Secure. So this is what I'm thinking. I don't have Leia on offense now. Probably going to have to use Kylo against Ahsoka Ezra. That's without a doubt. Need to figure out the other teams as well. I got to make sure I have something in the back for that Rey. If there's a Rey Barriss in the team in the back, I got to make sure I have something available for it. So let's get the final week or final round started for the 3v3 season and hopefully 7-2 finish. That's the goal. First battle of the final round. Ahsoka Tano with Ezra, both Relic 10, Hoyang, Tank Cron. So I got to change up my Datacron that I wanted to use. They have the Terminator in the beginning. Rorty Tank 6 and 400% armor pen. That's an interesting strategy for defense. So first time I'm seeing that. But I'm going to go with Kylo, Rey, and Hux. Hux specifically for the anti-turn meter. It's going to shut down that turn meter Cron. I'm not going with the Dark Side Cron. I don't have too many to spare. So I'm just going for the Attacker 6. That'll help me ignore Taunt. That's what I need. And 193% critical damage, which is super clutch. But Hux for the turn meter gain stoppage and Rey for the banner recovery. I just don't have anything in my roster right now that's going to prevent or stop this team without affecting anything else. So over here, we're going to go and stun Hoyang. We're going to go ahead and target Hoyang because you can't assist on Ezra. That's a lot of damage. Now, hopefully, I can end this with full banners because I am not losing to efficiency again. That is simply not happening. Okay, that's awesome. gotta be really cautious of Hux dying. I do not want that to happen. So I'm gonna do this. I might be able to do back-to-back turns. I don't know yet. Let me see. Maybe I go for it. Might have been too early. I'm going to hold off on it. I hope this counterattack doesn't kill. I hope that's not a stupid move. It did. It did. It did. That's the armor pen, I guess. Ah, that really stinks. That really stinks for banners. Not going to lie. Not the way I wanted this to go. I get a revive? Oh, wait, hold on. Hold on, she revives. This is working out crazy. Go here. Do this again. Put everyone under stealth. Hold on. This might have just recovered a 56. Oh, thank God. Thank God. Wow, okay. That worked out really well. That typically does not happen. Rey, by her own abilities, besides her second special, I believe, does not prevent anti-revive. So, they had the Tankron, which allowed her to come back. I brought Hux back because I killed Ahsoka with my Rey. Allowed me to channel the turn meter swap with her and reset her cooldowns for another lightning, which gave me health and protection back and turned like a 53, 52 into a 56. So, oh, I'm very happy that worked. Thank God we salvaged some banners. This is frightening. It really is. I think this is my best bet for it. I have had it to work twice before, but there's a small degree of RNG that when you hit Maul, he has like a 5 or 10% chance to gaining 75% turn meter. And with an attacker cron, they can ignore taunt. So it is very, very scary. We need to make sure he doesn't target Padawan Obi-Wan with a fracture. It really could go wrong with a attacker cron. Relic 10, full Omicrons on Stranger and Starkiller. They went with the speed up on a basic, attacker 6, and 112% health. So if Starkiller gets the ultimate, my team is getting annihilated, I promise you. But hopefully this Cron is enough to pull it off. Turn meter in the beginning, wordy attacker Cron 6, high crit damage, and very high health. If this does not work, the whole plan is ruined. I will definitely lose if this does not work, so come on. As long as he doesn't gain that turn meter, I think I'm going to be okay. Okay, that's the insta-kill. He has a chance of gaining turn meter. It didn't happen, so I might be okay. Stranger's gone. Okay, the Fractured Queen. Which I don't think is the end of the world. He has a lot of defense. A lot of defense. See? Oh. That's where it gets really scary. See that defense? It's crazy. That's a Relic 10 right there. I do not want him to get to Unleash. Kill Starkiller right here. Thank God. Okay, we're good. We're good. Now I gotta try to get some banners back. It's a lot of turns. Trying to see if I could stall this out. I don't know if I can. He has a lot of defense, so I might be able to. That's the health and protection that I want. It might not be enough. Damn, we lost 2 banners. Yeah, but honestly, I will take it because that is such a scary team. It really is. I think, like I said earlier in the video, if he gains that turn meter from that 5 or 10% chance, it could really mess up your chances, and you just simply do not want that to happen because that would really screw you over. So I'm happy that worked. The RNG was on our side with that turn meter gain, and we're still in this. You know the deal. Whenever I see this combo, I'm thinking Ufus. It seems to be really, really easy. And look at that. We just got a sub mid-video. Thank you so much to Ralph Mascarella for the sub mid-recording. Thank you, brother. Welcome to Knights of X. But it's a Hondo support cron. Double Hondo. Speed up on a basic. Wordy support 6. High health. 116%. Going with a attacker cron. You know the deal. Max health level 3. High armor pen and critical damage. So regardless of how this goes, I just haven't lost it yet. I think it's the second worst case scenario, not the absolute worst. Ideally, you want it to be Seer. Yeah, we're fine. We have way too much damage. I'm fine where I can get up to 5 stacks and I'll still be okay, so. Basic, we're not at 20 stacks. Now we just kill him. Get the reset. Back to 5 stacks. Hopefully we can keep this to be a... maybe a 7. Look at the damage. You don't even need to get to the second. That's way too easy. It really is. It's a 56 banner win. Hondo's stance on defense is very questionable now. Obviously, it still requires a pretty strong team, but, like, his stock has gone down since that Pyrocron has gone away. We're going to have to see what he's going to be like in 5v5, but for 3v3, he still requires a somewhat decent, strong team, but not as strong as he once was. I think there will be cheaper counters next set against Hondo with, like, maybe Bad Batch, but we'll see. We'll see. I will take this win. This team has been very clutch for me this season. Alright, this one's a little scary. I'm not going to lie. I haven't faced it, but I'm hoping that Gungans can do this. I really don't know. But I like the anti-revive on our Bombardier. I want to consider this a test. I mean, it is a test, but I want to be able to be conservative. I'm not really super comfortable with Radis against an Attacker Cron and a Relic 9 Darth Vader duels end with this amount of stats. It's the max health damage, the Attacker Cron 6, and 197% critical damage. So I'm really scared with Radis. I just straight up am. So I'm going to try Gungans with Bombardier, because Bombardier is an attacker, and if you kill anybody with a attacker Gungan, they can't revive, which is going to make the hatred null and void. I'm going with a Terminator Cron, a wordy attacker 6 with 200% tenacity. I don't have enough damage on my other attacker Crons. I just straight up don't, not with Terminator. I want to make sure I get out ahead, so hopefully this isn't stupid. This is just me thinking out loud. Okay. I don't know. I don't think it's going to be enough, but I'll try. It is. Wow. Target neutralized. Wow. That wasn't hard. That was not hard at all. I will take that. I will take that 100%, because that, to me, is not that expensive. I mean, yeah, Gungans are like a legendary team, but like in 3v3, they're nothing special. So if they could take out a brand new marquee with double Omicron and that scary of a Datacron like that, no brainer at all. That is a very good, efficient win for me. I was a little stressed about it. I feel way more comfortable heading into the next battle. As much as I hate this, and I don't want to bring in a third, I'm going to do it just in case. I'm doing okay with banners right now, and it's a scary team. I'm just hoping that Bastila does not die here. She more than likely is. A Master Mace at Relic 9 with a Terminator Cron, a wordy attacker with 194% critical damage. There's a good chance Bastila's going to die. There just straight up is. So I am going to Sith Empire. I'm changing up my Cron. I'm going with the max health damage 3. A wordy support Cron 6. If she can survive, that would be great. With 109% protection. I'd rather have health. Straight up rather have health. But as long as I have some survivability and maybe she can live, we might be okay. Okay, they didn't target Bastila, which is nice. This is nice. I'm just saying, this is not usually how it goes. Because they can ignore taunt. That has to happen anyway. We got the shock. That's great. Okay, Bastila is alive. She might die here, though. That's the problem. Let's go for a big hit here. She lived. The crit avoidance. Coming in a little clutch here. Keep that fear going. Double tap on a basic. She's under stealth. She's still with us. Let's keep the fear on Depa. No, 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 no. You can ignore taunt. I forgot about that. Let's do a shock here so they can target Malik. Let's try to go for an ability block here. And maybe a stun. Okay, good. She can... The problem is that she's going to be able to hit Bastila because she's an attacker and she can ignore taunt. And now she's gone. There you go. I knew it. So the banners are not with us today. Straight up not with us. I knew it was going to happen. I just didn't want it to be a thing. It just straight up, like, just the way it goes sometimes. I hate it. But what can I do? Shock. There's no way Mace is going to be able to get through them. We're too tanky. But in terms of banners, not how you want this to go. But it's too risky to do these. I mean, I've done it in the past doing these two only. But, like, we're at the point where I just don't really want to throw a battle. I kind of want him to land a debuff because that's going to heal Malgus, which might get us back to a 54. Didn't land it. If he does a basic, he might be able to land some defense. Yeah. I'm stalling it out a little, guys. Keep landing debuffs. Alright, I think 2 more turns maybe. 2 more. We got another sub mid-video. This is awesome. Thank you to Pierre. I have my alert box on my Streamlabs, guys, so the alerts come in. But big shout out to Pierre for subbing. Congrats on making the recording. Come on, a couple more. I got 2 minutes, so I got time to spare. And if you don't think this is worth it in the end, I lost the last round on a tiebreak. So yes, doing stuff like this matters. Keep landing those debuffs. That is almost there. I'd say 1 more defense down and we should be okay. He didn't land it. There we go. That should be it. Right? See? I told you. We stalled it a 53 to a 54. We did end up losing Bastila, which is not what I wanted. Not by any means, but we did the best that we could for that current situation. With an attacker Kron, they can ignore taunt. It makes the team very, very difficult. But that was the best we're going to do. That should have been the final team on that bottom wall. I'm pretty sure it was. If it wasn't, yeah, it was. Okay. 548 heading into the back. Perfect one-shots. What we have back here. Look at this. We got to deal with it too. We got Jabba, Rey with Barriss, and then the new bounty hunters. The new bounty hunters. It's going to be scary. Going to be very, very scary. So I got to be really careful. This Grand Arena is not over by any means. Still have to deal with Jabba. Still have to deal with this. Do I try Darth Vader's duels and again against Jabba, or am I going to be a dummy? I might be in a situation where I don't have a choice. It makes me so nervous. It makes me so nervous, but I might have to try it again because I don't know if I have enough on offense. So here's the thing. As long as I don't drop, I win. But the chances of dropping might be higher because of that Asaj team. There's not a lot of data. I did get it to work on my ult account with Tuskens, but I don't know. That's a 4 delta gap. I don't really have high relic Tuskens. I have, I think, relic 5. There's a 3 delta gap, and with that kind of cron, it could be dangerous with those AoEs. I don't know. I'm not sure. Maybe if I go with the support cron, maybe? But I'm pretty sure they ignore protection. So that might not even be worth it. I still have a little bit of time to decide this. I'd like to get a stream going after this, so bear with me. I'm going to keep this going, and I gotta really be careful. This one sucks. This one straight up sucks. I don't want to do this, but I have no choice. Rey, Ben Barriss, I gotta go with Lord Vader. Everything else is a little too risky. Max health protection 3, healer cron 6, Barriss 9, 108% health. Maybe the dots do a little bit more damage. That's the plus. Apo CX2, max health damage 3, Wordy Attacker Cron 6, 177% potency. Not really what I'm trying to go for here. I don't have anything better with a Dark Side max health level 3. And 77% crit damage. Maybe Apple can land a stun. Maybe that's the plus to it, but this one, I've never run it. I can't picture this being a pretty banner win. That's all I'm saying. I mean, that's great, but like, look at that. Appo is already gone. Like, that's not good. So I just don't know. I don't know for sure. Already, like, not looking the way I want or I need. Straight up. Oh, so bad. Is that enough? No. So bad. Just trying to get some protection up and stay under stealth. We're gonna find out in a second if this was worth it. I don't know, guys. I don't know. That's her, like, revive mechanic, I think. Look, just cleansing everything. Okay, Barriss is gone. Now they have a crap load of offense. Stay under stealth. Okay, that's nice. He's not coming back. Do I live? She's got a lot of offense. I think he's gone. Okay. Ugly. 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 51. So, I pulled it off. Appo didn't get to participate. We triggered her whirlwind immediately. She gunned him down like it was nothing. So that was unfortunate, but at least it's a one-shot. Now, the problem is, if I were to drop on Jabba, that loss right there will close in the gap between me and my opponent, which I do not need. I do not need 51 banner wins with a drop. So I really need to figure out this Jabba battle because it could be the determinant for the rest of the GAC and even that Asaj battle. So we're still in deep waters here. It is not over. We still have a lot of tough teams remaining, but at least I was able to one-shot her. What can I say? I'm a little stubborn. I have to make some risks. I do. With my defensive plan and how hard I went on defense, I have to do these things. So, Jabba it is. Round 2. Speed up on a basic, wordy support cron, high armor pen, crit damage, and health. The armor pen is not what scares me. It's the crit damage. We're going to have to see. We're going to have to see. I'm changing up my datacron this time. I'm not going for full protection. I'm going for full critical damage. So, same exact thing as last time. I'm changing up my strategy. I'm going to start doing AoEs from Palpatine. Dark Side, speed up on a basic, wordy support cron 6, 199% critical damage. I think the support cron is nice here. It helps me survive a little bit. I might have gotten lucky last time. I don't know. The damage is a lot higher. So I was told to do this more. That's the critical damage. Heal up. Or blinded. I don't know. I don't know. Taking a lot of turns. Need death mark. Okay. Not going as good as last time, I can tell you that. I can tell you that. So I was told to keep doing specials. That's what I'm going to do. There's the death mark. He's not coming back. So, this is where I got stuck last time, right? I'm doing special abilities. Like, everyone roasted me in the comment section. Keep doing special abilities. That's what everyone told me. Tenacity. Buff immunity. Special ability. It's fine on him because he takes percent max health. You guys are right. You guys are right. Okay? I was wrong. I also think the Datacron I went with today was really worth it. That deserves a sip of coffee. You guys were right, okay? Darth Vader Duel Zen can beat Jabba in 3v3. You should use special abilities from Palpatine. I think that's smart. Yeah, you're right. Also think this is bugged, by the way. I don't think we're supposed to get hatred on the other characters, so that could play a... I mean, maybe you guys are missing something I'm missing, but I'm pretty sure that the Omicron is at if there's no enemy GLs on the field, so... I'm happy this worked, but I don't know if it's working as intended. I don't think we're supposed to get hatred on those characters, but you guys let me know then in the comment section down below as well. But hey, the good news, we got some redemption against a very strong team. So, good stuff. I think for today, it's a good time to just do this and not freak out. This is the toughest team remaining. It has progressively gotten me holds on defense. I'm scared of it. It's the first time I'm facing it on my main account. Tuskens did work for me, but it was I didn't win till the last 15 seconds of the battle, and it was really, really dicey. I went against an attacker cron last time. This is now a bounty hunter cron. They have the stacking offense 3 and the wordy bounty hunter 6. That's a lot of offense with armor pen, protection, crit chance, and critical damage. It's scary as it can get, but can it be baned? Bane can beat everything, so I'm going with the dark side speed up on a basic, wordy attacker cron 6, and the Dooku 9 with 192% critical damage. This should work, right? Yeah, I mean, it's gonna work, but is it... I mean, this is obviously... It's Bane. That's the problem. It's overkill. But I do have him available. But imagine if you don't have Bane. Like I said, I did get Tuskens to work earlier. We got a 56. Okay. I mean, it's not really much of, like, an answer. But after last round with the whole testing shenanigans, I want to go for wins. So... Bane being here is very nice to have. If I weren't to use Bane, I maybe would have tried Baylan because of the doubt. But at the same time, I don't know if that would work either. But hey, for today, Bane always coming in clutch and getting me out of sticky situations. Okay, going for more of a calmer route now. This should be a very easy win. Double Rex clones with 5s. 5s level 9. High protection. I don't really know for sure if Tuskens going to have trouble here. I mean, they gain a lot of turn meter, so I can't imagine that they would lose. But maybe I give it a shot. I'm going with a support cron. A support cron, level 6 with 112% health. I really feel like it should. I'm just checking one thing really quick. It's a little sketchy. But I should still be okay. So, I don't know, guys. I feel like this should be a no-brainer. They gain a bunch of turn meter. Like that, but he's gonna cleanse. Yep. We're gonna cleanse ourselves. Remove that tenacity up. That's nice. We're getting blind because we're attacking out of turn, unfortunately. The stuns are nice, though. That's 44 dots. Like, you should definitely have a hard time here. Not really what I wanted. He could get a cleanse. Alright, that's good. That's good. You're probably going to cleanse very soon. Just kill that Rex, and I'll feel a lot better. I can't imagine this losing. I really can't. They can't target anyone with an AoE besides Captain Rex. That's going to be a lot. 12. Okay, not as high as I wanted it to be. 36. Can you not cleanse? Get rid of that tenacity. It's reapplied. It's a good thing we keep removing it with the support cron. Big hit? There we go. Okay. 28. Still not enough. Right here. Okay, good stuff. That was the first time I took Tuskens off of defense this season, and they're actually pretty nice to have on offense. If I was really in a pinch and I had nothing else remaining, I probably would have done Tuskens on Asaj to test it and done Sith Eternal here. But since they have so much turn meter manipulation on this team that Tuskens really counter turn meter gains, it's a practically, should for the most part be a free win. They can't get past the respawning Tuskens, so happy I brought them on offense this match. Next team is Saw Gerrera. Cannot take them lightly. I don't want to risk Baylan shenanigans today, so I think Inquisitors with an Attacker Cron should walk through it. Should. They have the turn meter in the beginning for level 3. Already Attacker Cron 6, Armor Pen and critical damage. If Kyle goes, we're going to have a hard time. But with Reva and the Attacker Cron with the Grand Inquisitor, I should be okay. I have the Dark Side speed up in a basic, the Wordy Attacker, high crit damage, and high health. I'm starting with an ability block, AoE. I think that's, without a doubt, needs to be a thing. Right? I think. Hold on. I think. I ignore taunt. That's what I mean. That's the whole point of this thing. Okay. Ooh, I was getting scared for a second. I'm like, we're not throwing this, are we? She can't heal, unfortunately. So maybe she goes down here, we get the revive. No, I'm not going to risk it. Alright, 55. I just knew with an Attacker Cron that we can ignore taunt, go right for Saw. We should be fine. Starting with ability block is the way to go, because it stops him from getting his big bomb explosion ability. And I knew with the turn meter gains they were going to get going, so I think that was the right call there. And I still have Baylan left for another team, so everything's working today. Not falling for this shenanigans again. I'm going with anti-revive. I'm not playing around with Aphra. It cost me the Grand Arena last time with the really low banner win with JML, so changing it up. They're going defense to offense for the Droid 6. That's actually really scary. Not gonna lie. Was not expecting that. With high crit chance, protection, and armor pen. So if they get going, I could be in for a long run. But I'm going with Baylan with an Attacker Cron. They're gonna start with Doubt. That's the best part. No turn meter gains and 190% critical damage. The Doubt is the clutch thing here. But I don't know if IG-90 is gonna cause any complications. I'm just going to do it. Stun. The problem is, okay, thank God. She starts at 200% defense, but it doesn't matter if you could just, you know, gun her down. Banner Stealer. Okay, thank God. Should I have just used Baylan last match? That would have been a lot more simple for me. JML is really in need of a lifter unit. That's all I'm saying. He really needs something to help him out because he should not be struggling against Aphra. I probably played the matchup wrong, but alright. Baylan, thank you for getting me out of another pinch. Good 57 banner win. Resistance is next, and it's the Poe Focus Datacron. Going to use the Great Mothers here. Very good team. Datacron's great, better in 5v5, but they're no match for Great Mothers. I'm going with a support Cron with high armor pen and critical damage. Running out of attacker Crons, I just want to make sure I can blow them up. So, that's what we're going to do. Unfortunately, we do start... Wait, this is a weird one. They don't have Finn lead. I thought it was regular Finn. That's a little odd, actually. I'm just going to go for Zori, but that is kind of odd. There's no Finn. I don't think it's going to really matter. I'm just going to basic here until I get the reapply. Get the assist. Alright, doesn't really matter, I guess, but... whoopsie. I was expecting full-blown OG Finn. It's a 56, right? Alright, they stole the banner, but it looks like the banners are looking really good for us today, so it should not matter. Good stuff. Great Mothers have been such a value on offense for me. They're turning into like a mostly offensive team because of what they can do. On defense, they have quite a bit of other counters, so for today, this was a good value. Jocasta new Kelleran Beq is next, and I'm not too worried about this one. This one should be a breeze. Bleh. Can't speak today. Max Health and Protection 3, Wordy Support 6, Ayla 9, with good health, tenacity, and critical damage. But Sith Eternal solo should be fine. Just going with a dark side buff and a basic. The stats here aren't going to really matter. I'm going to just straight up link Jocasta and Kelleran, and I should be fine. As long as she doesn't have protection, her majority of her kit is neutered. Does nothing. I mean, maybe I gotta respect Ayla's damage a little bit. She's relic 9. That's pretty interesting. Okay, hold on. She's hitting for like 100 something. Why is she hitting so freaking hard? Pretty big hit. I think I do it. I think Ayla goes down. Oh, come on. Okay, I was gonna say, like, what is going on here? But hey, look at that. 59 banners because they removed our protection. That's pretty nice. I will for sure take that there. I mean, that's the most value you can get. There's nothing higher you can get in Grand Arena than a 59. So, good use for Sith Eternal. I'm happy I was able to use him here. Just is helping the spread a little bit more. The toughest team remaining is going to be Tarkin with his clones with the support cron. Happy I have a GL available, so I'm going to use him here. All Relic 9, double Omicron, 302% potency. That's pretty high. That's pretty high. Speed up on a basic, wordy support cron 6. JML, Cal, and Luke. Terminator in the beginning, wordy attacker, 106% protection. It's a very good data cron. It's good stats. I know I can't ability block, but I want the Terminator gain. That's the whole point. So we get out ahead, see? Boom. And a basic. Has the turn here. Probably going to insta-kill Scorch. Good thing is I can ignore Taunt. That's an insta-kill, pretty much. He's going to have Order 66. No, you're not. Order 66, fine. Him staying under stealth is a little annoying. Because I can't get the Tarkin. But I should be okay. I don't even need to insta-kill him. I kind of want to get a blind. Oh, I don't have it up. Good ability block. Clutch. Yeah, 57. Very good. Very good. JML's purpose on offense is a little strange, especially in 3v3. I don't really know what he's specifically designed for yet. He's just really there for like those mid-sized teams that you don't really want to risk. So, happy I had him for Tarkin, but like, I need to find a better use for JML going forward. But hey, I'll take it here. Last team of the 3v3 season, Tuskens. The final team before we get to ships and hopefully end this season with a win. Relic 7. Cooldown reduction 3 for Dark Side. High health, crit chance, and potency. Going with the General of the 501st first. General Skywalker with a protection up level 3 with my highest armor pen cron with a little critical damage and health steal. I just want to blow them up. I have a lot of other squads available I can use, but I just want to... We have anti-revive. I just want to just get rid of them. I don't have any more attacker crons with high damage, so... He's gonna get stunned there, yeah. Yeah, he's gonna get stunned with the 6 dots. Just gotta be a little cautious of that. A little bit. So if I attack there, it's going to be a lot more dots. So I'd rather just chill. There we go. That's it. All right, 56. I will take it. We almost went undefeated this season. We really almost did. Couple of misplays, couple of bad decisions. 16-24 heading into the back. This should be enough. That should be enough. We did not drop. And we have triple non-meta fleets, so we're going to stick to it. We're going to stick to what works. Leviathan, Profundity, and a home one here. So let's do it. Let's get this season concluded with some nice wins. I don't have to banner pitch at the moment, but starting 3, just making sure this is good. Oh, man. I cannot believe I could have won last round with Darth Vader duels and if I just used the special abilities and picked the better Datacron. I thought the higher protection one would have been better to survive the thermals. Again, I don't know if the hatred is working properly against GLs. That's something I need to figure out, but I'm pretty sure that's bugged, and I'm sure you guys are going to let me know down below. Okay, cool. Ooh, they went with Phantom. And you're getting a little low now. Don't like that. So let's heal you back up. It was a pretty big hit. Yeah, Phantom with Ghost here could be a little annoying. A little annoying. Got a shock on you. Didn't get it. As long as our bomber keeps doing bomber things, we should be okay. You're going to be a big, big annoyance here. AoE. Oh boy, hold on. Who's it going to be? Oh, we got lucky because they blew up their... Oh, nice, 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 nice. Getting a little sketch. Little sketch. If it was coming down the banners, this was not going to be good. Maybe I could have played it a little better. I'm kind of just on autopilot at the moment. Big heal here. Basic. Heal. This actually... Why is it in battles where I'm like... 76, I think. Which would have been better than last round. Yeah. If I had a 76 banner last round, I would have won that Grand Arena. So it's like in the battles where I'm not playing my best, it still ends up better. Still ends up better. So here is clearly Profundity. I like just starting with the starting 3. But like, I am just strictly not taking any chances today. I would always, always, always do starting 3. But I don't need to risk it today. Right for Anakin. It's really good RNG. Wow. That's phenomenal RNG. That doesn't normally happen. Since they start with higher health, they're going to start with the AoE. So I'm just going to pass the turn here and do a tenacity up. I think that's better because they're definitely going to do that. Which means I get no days. I could just get rid of this ship already. I guess mine as well. It's not really a deterrent. There's 5s. Now I could change targets. Not getting a lot of assist. Don't need the ship, but we'll bring it in anyway, just in case. Nice and easy. Should be at our ult. That should be way more than enough. Yeah. Very good. It's not going to be a 77, but it will be a 76, which is nice. Wow. Don't you love it when that happens, when it works out for you? Like those banners like that, the assist. Very, very nice. 76. Can't go wrong with that. And that makes one more fleet for the season. This fleet has been awesome for me on offense. I'm not going to change from the path. And I do Cassian 1. I will bring in an extra reinforcement just in case. You just never know. I don't think it's going to be needed, but against an Empire fleet with counter, Rebel stuff, don't want to take a chance. So this is perfect. I did see someone last round on defense put Lando's ship in the second slot, which was kind of a little sketchy, I'm not going to lie. It might have been the reason why I lost some banners. Always want to keep an eye on this. Didn't get the target lock. Should have targeted bomber, I guess. Wow, that ghost assist does crazy damage. That's awesome. That's awesome. It really is. They don't even take a turn. Didn't need a second reinforcement slot. Should have been a 76. But we're fine. We're absolutely fine. And with that battle, 2071. Oh, we were so close to having an 8-1 season or a undefeated season. There was one match I definitely lost fair and square. But wow. 7-2 season. I'm very happy with that. That's a great score. It really is. And a little disappointed with last round, but it feels good to get a win in the last round. Big shout out to Rex4452, Lord, Cloakin, and the Wookiees Will Always Win Guild. Thank you for a very fun Grand Arena that kept me on the edge of my seat. I had to make some risky decisions. I really did. If something didn't go according to plan, I was screwed. I think a big highlight for today was knowing that Gungans can beat the new Darth Vader's Duel's End. And I think the big thing there is Bombardier with that anti-revive with the attacker, Gungan synergy. Because if you kill anybody with a attacker Gungan, with Bombardier on the field, I think they can't revive. So that was an awesome win. The Kylo battle worked for me, getting that extra banner back. Queen Amidala working against the new Spider Maul is super clutch. The back wall, getting this team to, Bane I had available. The Lord Vader battle was super clutch. And another highlight for me is finally getting Darth Vader Duel's End to win against Jabba. That is huge, huge, huge. So very happy with that. Yeah, that's an awesome, awesome Grand Arena. And I'm telling you, the MVP for Grand Arena defense this week was this Bounty Hunter team. Because it got me a hold every single round and literally gave me the win. It just straight up did. So, really happy with the win today, guys. And an overall, very successful and fun season. So, let me know what you guys think down below. Did you guys have a fun 3v3 season? Did you guys enjoy this content? Did you learn a counter or two? Let me know all in the comment section. It was a very good season, a good bounce back from the previous two. But we got to make sure we can prepare for Conquest and get all these new Datacrons available for the up-and-coming season. So, guys, if you enjoyed this video, this season, these Grand Arenas, leave a like, comment down below, and subscribe to the channel for more content to support your boy Vex. We are on the road for 10,000 subs. I want to see how fast we can get there. We're going to do a nice, cool Stranger cosplay where we do a bunch of Grand Arena runs and play some other Star Wars games for a long day of streaming. So thank you guys again. I'll see you guys very soon. May the Force be with you all. Peace out.